Hey! How are we all? So today we're going to show you what is actually like living in Barari. I've just finished a Pilates class and Miles came to meet me because we're back doing the vlogs, and my most asked question, watched video is always about what's it like in Barari. So here it is. This is a gym. I feel like I'm in the jungle. I absolutely love it. Upstairs is the actual inside gym. If you go on the Bay Instagram, you'll be able to see it. Over there is this Pilates studio. I done the ATM class, so an hour ago, just had a little coffee. And I do this every morning. So why we moved to Barari is because me and my partner are really into fitness, longevity, and when we were looking for our next place, we wanted one place that we could walk to, where the gym was close by, because I always think it's easier to go to the gym and just work out when it's just, you don't have to think about it. We chose here, and I absolutely love it. Now, this is how lucky I am, and I thank my blessings every single day. I walk from here to here every morning just to go to the gym. I take my dogs a lap around. There's a big running track there every morning at around 6. Look at like the greenery, so blue, it's so nice. I am obsessed. So this is the Bay. This is what I actually believe the reason is Barari has got so famous over the last few weeks is because Aloe have done an event here, and everyone that's moved here has really started to like take pictures of being in the gym and being able to walk. And I think that's the reason all you guys keep asking, what is it actually like to live in Barari? So the answer is stunning. This is actually my favorite part because as you'll see, I'm very pale. Now, I don't really like sitting in the sun, however, I do like the shade. Now, with these shaded bits, this is where you'll usually find me at the weekend. Look at this. Absolute holiday. My favourite. Now, what you'll see here and what's quite interesting is on that side you get Chizoras. Chizoras are twin villas. They were launched in 2021, and where I live is the Ixoras, which you can kind of see right there. I'll give you a better view when we're over at the green area in the park. In these townhouses, and Chizoras and the Ixoras are actually in the newer parts of Barari. A lot of people don't know. Barari was launched, I think, like early 2000s. However, it's only been in the last, I would say, since COVID that it's really became popular and a place people really see as like high-end premium. Now, these townhouses were launched, as I said, 2021 for 4 million, 4,900 square foot. Like, imagine if we were getting those prices today. The Chizoras are a little bit larger. I think they work at around just under 7. They were launched at around 6-7 million, which the people here have made crazy returns. Now, a lot of people ask me, like, where is your best place to invest in Barari if you were still to do it? Now, why I believe Barari is still such a strong investment is these were sold at 4 million. Pre-conflict, these were renting for around 500, 600 was your entrance, up to 1.1 million for 1 year rental. So your return of investment for buying that property was 4 years. And they were reselling for between 8.5 and 11 million, depending on their location on the outskirts, between lagoon views, road views. Since the conflict, the prices have dropped, like they have everywhere. You can now buy in here for around 7.5 million, which, when you think about it, is still about 75% appreciation for the original investors that, making silly money. Barari have done a new community. It's called Linnea, which I was really pushing pre-conflict. And I think it's still a fantastic opportunity. If you do not have the 30% down, you can purchase an Ixora on a mortgage. The payment is 5% every 6 months, and you're getting the exact same project as an Ixora and a Chizora around the same crystal lagoon type community, just closer to Jebel Ali and Discovery Dunes. If you know, you know. These you can now buy at 7.5 million. Put down a 30% mortgage, you're looking at around 2.5 to 3 million down needed, which works out around 500 to 600,000 pounds. You're getting a cash generating asset. These will rent right now for around 350 to 600, depending if lagoon or road backing. So you're looking at around a 5 to 7% yield, depending where you purchase. We've seen it already, proofs in the pudding where Barari was at pre-conflict. It was sitting at 3,500. It's only getting stronger as the community matures. There's a lot of celebrities that live here. There's a lot of footballers that live here. It's a very in-the-know private residence that people want to be a part of. So if you are looking at property in the long run, this is giving you an asset that's more than 20% below market. Pre-war, it's giving you a 7% yield. So if you have the cash, why would you not invest in here rather than investing in an idea? But I'm not going to ramble about it too much, and when we're home, I'll speak to you about it, because I'm in my head a lot right now is what is the best investment with the current climate? Are you better buying off plan, investing into an ideal, waiting for this to overturn, or are you better investing in a ready community which is proven and getting a cash generating asset? I don't know, what do you think? Comment below. So I actually chose this location, and if you look why, is I love light in the bedroom. This was one of the only properties on this road that gets light in the bedroom there from the morning, so that's how I like to be woken up. Now this is my new whiteboard that we're going to be filming reels on. because I don't like to have the same background as everyone, and I feel like it's great. Everyone at White & Co is now filming, but we've all got the same background. So what we're now doing is, hello puppies, start filming from home, because we've got loads of lovely nooks and crannies and we're getting there. Now you will notice, if you've been watching me for a while, we've actually finally got furniture again. Thank God. It's been painful, but we got some. So we got upstairs, as I said, we got painters in. So you know, at last, I've gone a bit crazy. I was like, I'm sick of seeing all the same beige plain houses. I was like, I want to go like Soho, Marcel Arab, out there, memorable. This is what we're going. I mean, it's nowhere near finished, but we still need to get a rug, fill this all in. And this actually fitted comfortably 7 people there at the weekend, so I'm a bit out of breath. So all those stairs. Now I'm like, right, if I'm going to do another dining table, I want a table of like 10, 12, make it impactful. We were originally going to maybe put a golf simulator downstairs, don't ask, waste bloody money. I'm going to start putting on a monthly dinner. We can put, with the select brokers, really good deals together without the shit, because I think especially within this market, it's all about who you know, what you know, to get the best deal, to get the deal done fast. Now, these are my stools. I'm going to show you them because I'm really obsessed with them. As I said, I don't like white houses, but I decorated and chose the patterns. They're really comfy. Can't pull them out because Blue will jump on them and thinks he's like a table hopper. Then I matched them to my little stools that then matched into my little oval, sorry my coffee's out from earlier, my oval chair, which is a bench, which I think is really cool. And the reason I chose teardrop rather than a circle, it's also quite an odd shape because I'm quite an odd person, is I felt like it didn't eat up any space here. So I could just like walk through, because I feel if a circle came around, it'd have been like really ate up a lot of the dead space, and we basically wouldn't put full tables or chairs around it. That's why I want a larger dining. You're also going to see there's a lot of mirrors in this house. I think since moving here, we're into the double digits of mirrors. But I did put this one here and I want to speak about it. Now, anytime I move house, I always try and find the angles where there isn't light hitting it. Now, a lot of people put pictures, artwork on this, but because I said we get light in here in the morning and light in the afternoon, what ends up happening, especially when the light comes through, right now it's 12 o'clock, so it's right above us. But usually what happens is the light comes through, hit off that wall, and then it really brights up the living room and vice versa. And I think a lot of people don't utilize mirrors to the best way. If you put mirrors in the right places, it can bounce mirror and make your house feel larger, brighter and bigger. Daisy, can we do some juicing please? Daisy's worked with me, and I've said it already, for 5 years, and now we have her in the house. She helps look after the dogs because me and my partner are always in and out, and the house is quite large now and I hate a messy house. So she's always making sure it's spick and span and there's no dog prints, because Blue just can't seem to stay out of water, so there's always mucky dog prints everywhere. And she always helps with the cooking, because right now it's a bit quieter, we're in summer. In winter, come like October to March, it becomes crazy and you end up just like relying on deliveries. Our Pepe's order was ridiculous in Salata. So now I was like, well, why not? Daisy's a bloody great cook, and I was ill the other week with this horrendous virus. She made the best chicken soup I have ever had. It was like having your granny at home. It was bloody amazing. So Daisy's really been helping us with the cooking, and especially when it gets busy, we'll really utilize it even more. Right now, I absolutely love cooking. Me and Daisy cook a lot together, and we always sit around the table at night and like share ideas. It's like having, honestly, family in the house. It's great. I got this at the weekend. So we're going to do some juicing. We've already started some of it. We're going to finish it because this juice will make you live till the rest of your life. I'm going to pretend like I know what I'm doing, but it's actually Daisy's done a lot of this. I'm going to give you all the credit. How do I do it? Don't want to break it. Wait, how does it work? Oh, you have to put more than this? This is the juice of dreams. Well, we love it, don't we? It's like the first thing I have every morning is this juice and a coffee. We walk the dogs, do my red light mask, my meditation, my gratitude, my hypnosis and everything in between. Drink our juice and then away we go. Do you know something funny about these glasses? A client got me these as like a thank you. And I was like, wow, they're such beautiful glasses. And now I drink my turmeric and carrot juice out of it every day. So first you put your ice in, then you put your juice, make it nice and crisp. You hear it crackling. Right, and then a little bit of pepper. You just have to kind of think it's like a Bloody Mary, but a virgin one. And then some turmeric, and then you'll never get ill again. I think this is why I was ill, because I was just away for 2 weeks. I normally drink these like every day. My immune system is high, and I wasn't. I was doing vodka waters as like my stable drink. Hit it hard. And now my immune system was down and I was ill as anything. But I'm back, drinking, being healthy. Hurrah, I'm changed. I've got plasters in to do a bloody, to that speaker, which I didn't even want, but I've got a bloody speaker. I forgot to do it, so classic Vi, you have to get a job done like 3 times to actually get it done right. But yeah, we're going to finish this, what it's like to live in Barari. What we're going to do now is, I'm obviously changed, been to the gym, had a shower, probably don't look that fresh, but feel fresh. I was going to say walk, because it's generally like a 2-minute walk to Netty. That's where I work from most days. 56 degrees outside and I'm just turned into white, so I think we'll take the car. I'll show you like the little village. I'll show you the walkway that I would walk, and I'll probably point my house out from it, but I don't want to get sweaty, so come with me. You always have to wear flats in summer. This is so gross, but it gets so sweaty that your feet just flutter around. Look at Roo, he's actually such a smart dog. He knows he doesn't have to walk down the stairs, but he can watch he goes in and out. His little head. Oh, he cracks me up. So yeah, I love wearing heels, but in summer it's just so hot that you end up just slipping around. So jump in, loser. Thinking watching this. Hannah, you said you were getting a driver. Oh. How did you never do that on the Porsche when we've got a big one? He just walked straight into like... I know I did, and I am getting a driver. However, the reason I actually chose this car compared to a van, because I was actually really keen for a van, is because I can still drive it when I want to. So obviously we're just driving to Netty today, we're working from the house. I mean, I know some agents are saying they're so busy and they've got so many meetings, but I'm telling you right now, it's not that busy. It's busy. I'm probably still doing 5 meetings a week. But people that are saying are doing back-to-back meetings, I promise you, they're lying. I don't know anybody, people doing millions that are sitting back-to-back meetings in summer because, as I've said already, people with money who are buying in Dubai are on holiday, drinking a margarita and enjoying it. I find this so funny, people have like golf buggies in this community, because there really isn't that many places to like golf buggy to. Everywhere is like a 2-minute walk. It's not as if you're on like a golf course community, like, I don't know, like JGE or something. Everything's quite close, especially to the explorers. Maybe I understand like the older, larger villas, but these ones especially, like 2 minutes away from everything. So these are the Atissimas, and I always speak about them, but I am obsessed. I'm going to try and get us into a vlog in one of these, because they're the same size square footage as your La Vita mansions. And as I said, there's really not many off-plan properties that are the same size as La Vita. So usually when I go to Netty, I come out that window right there and I walk down this little path, over the roundabout, just there. And then that white building, where those little gates are, here, that I can't go down, I'll just go slow though because someone's behind us, down these little gates, that is Netty right there. See there? Just down there. It's fantastic. But obviously we're going to drive, so it's actually going to be a longer drive than it would be to walk, but it is 40 degrees and I don't want to be sweating for the rest of the day. I'm actually going to do a bit of a detour here because do you know how I was saying like Barari is just mental and like it really motivates me and I just love it so much. But these villas here are also new built. This whole side is like new Barari, was launched just before COVID and during COVID really. It used to be the older villas which are still beautiful, but this is all the new side, and I really believe the reason Bararis became famous. I want to show you one in particular house. You've seen the Atissimas, 17 to 25,000 square feet. They're big. But look at this house, which I found last night on my travels. And also, side note again, these houses here were launched in 2021 at around 15 million. They're now transacting at like 40 to 60 million. It's crazy. Over the last 5 years, the growth in Dubai has been mental. Right, this is the house. Tell me why and what this person does, because this is a hotel. This is not a house, it is a hotel. And do you know what's even crazier? Like, this house must be 30,000 square foot, easy. But there's one right next door to it, across the same size. And you come down here, my mouth was gobsmacked last night when I walked down here. Because there's multiple. Look at this house that's getting built on the banner. See it? Can you see it? It is massive. There's another plot. Like, look at the plot here, like how big it is. This plot is enormous. Look at the basement on it. It's wild. Now behind there is actually one of the Sheikh's areas that he keeps his animals, so you can sometimes hear the lions roar. Now look at this house, another enormous house. And these ones that are all getting built or have been built, they're all upwards of 20, 30,000 square feet. It's massive. Like, look, this one really reminds me of like, is it this one? No, it's not this one. The other one at the end, it reminds me very much of like Japan Day. But this is kind of what I expect the houses to look like, I guess, in America. But in Dubai, there are big houses, but there's really not many at this size and scale. You have a few around Dubai Hills, and even the Palm signature villas, you get a few enormous ones, but these are castles. Look how big it is. It goes all the way back around there. Look, it's absolutely freaking enormous. Do you know what I love about this car also? This is me just like gobbling now. I never used to be able to go on building sites because it was a sports car. Now I'm like, oh, 2 seconds, let me put the Land Rover to good use. Watch me then, now get stuck in the sand. I'll be like, come on, Bob the Builder Hannah's here in her tractor, let me in. I was just like leering at it last night. So I think if you lived in this house, you must be really into wellness, because look at it. It reminds me of like what I believe Japan would be like if you went to like Six Senses or a Man, which is all about wellness. It very got that Japan Day-esque, like you're going into a spa. But look how big that is. That is a hotel. Like those trees alone, they're into the millions. When this road finishes of houses, there's obviously only, but yeah, these houses here, these have made a lot of money. These were sold at like 15 to 18 million. And now they always transact, even in this current market, around 35 to 40. But it shows it's held its value. So this is the Barari village. These apartments are beautiful. They're so large. They're like the same size, some of them, as the townhouses. Like they're gorgeous. And this is what I call the village. So there's a really good butcher's here. They do really good pies. And then there's a Waitrose, flower shops, vet, pharmacist, just everything you kind of need to live in like a normal village, or what you'd see in a normal village in the UK. It's so nice. The reason Barari has got such a premium, I would say, aspect is because of how green it is. Like you just feel like your oxygen levels are high. This is technically the start of it. Behind those trees is where I live. Now there's a little ambulance because, you know, if you live in Barari, we don't want to be waiting for the hospital, so there's a small hospital on site. We then go down here. This is the sales development, because there is actually still some off-plan coming to Barari. And then down here you have your vets, Nette's down there, also the really nice pizza restaurant, and the mill, which is a lovely cafe. And then we have the nursery. Very much on your doorstep. This is why we ended up choosing, because in Gaff, like, we liked it, but there wasn't much to do. I mean, there's still not loads to do here, but there's still more options than we did definitely have in Tag. And then around here, Fin and Bone, this is the butcher's in question. Another flower shop, because obviously all the ladies of Barari love their flowers. We have an electric shop, because everyone needs their scooters and electricity and speakers and maybe last minute components. Over there we've got the nail pavilion. I've actually had my nails done there. They've lasted, this is going into the 4th week, so I would say they do a great biab manicure. Seats, a little bit uncomfortable. There's not high neck rest, but it gets the job done. We then have a real estate broker's hideout, which is the only pub in Barari / restaurant, and everyone seems to love it. I've only been once, but the food was quite nice. Then we have a barber's and Waitrose, and that is the end of your village. You've really got everything you really need. Now I'm going to show you my favourite place in the whole of Barari, and the reason probably I chose my house because of what it was, but I'm obsessed with going to the spa, getting massages, getting nails. Like if I was a stay-at-home wife, there would have to be like a full-term membership at a spa, because it's going to be the only thing I'd ever want to do. I just love them. Love everything about a good spa. I think Sunny thinks I'm having an affair, but I'm actually just at the spa. So this is where I'm saying I just walk through here and I'm out. So we're coming into the magic trick, and the tree that I had pointed out to you was there. We're back. See, it takes legit 2 minutes from my house to get back to the cafe, the restaurant, and I'm going to show you the spa. Every gate to get into it, they're very strict on it. I must say, I get calls all the time. Where do you live, Hannah? I need in. This is my house, just up here, on that corner, across from that big pile of sand. Now, this is where I want to show you, where I'm always going missing about, is heart and soul. This is where dreams are made of. I'll take you in, but you're not allowed to film. But this is my sanctuary. This is where I am held sane. This is where I get everything done. I never leave. I want to be buried here. I love it. That is how you live a day in the life of, or what the lifestyle actually feels like in Barari. Everything is at your fingertips, and you just live a very happy, content, longevity-based, simple life. It's all about simplicity. We've arrived home. Ali's here. This is the main man behind Mal and Alice. He's actually boss. We're just a little But if you liked the video, please like, subscribe, comment, give us more ideas of what you want to know, what you want to see. And thank you very much for watching.
Stay tuned.
Go Contentus.
Stay content.